Now look, this is getting seriously out of hand. I don't understand why people is defending Bernard Hopkins. You understand? I mean, y'all going overboard. He don't deserve this much defense. He don't deserve no defense at all. Look, Bernard Hopkins, and I don't know how many fights, is well known to be faking injuries, faking like he hurt, like a little kid. I mean, how can y'all call a person like this a warrior? I mean, you motherfuckers be writing these comments, a warrior like Bernard Hopkins. Can you imagine a 46-year-old Muhammad Ali, Joe Frazier, doing some shit like that? Picture Lennox Lewis on the ground faking injuries the way Bernard Hopkins has in the Roy Jones fight, in the Kawasaki fight. How many fights have he done? I would say about 5. Faking like he really hurt, just to buy some time to rest or some bullshit like that. And here we go again. It don't matter if he was really injured or not. You understand? And if it was a minor injury to where you couldn't even see the difference, then why his ass even get up off the floor? Answer that for me. If it was so minor, and if it felt like a little sprain, why did he sit there on the canvas and didn't even make an attempt to get off his feet? If he said himself that his shoulder popped out. Now how the hell he talking about his shoulder popped out and you can't even see nothing? I mean, get real. He was looking at his shoulder as if he saw something. Well, he saw something that ain't nobody else see. I ain't see shit. And I don't like defending nobody who be faking injuries like that. It don't matter if he was really injured or not. Motherfucker, you been faking it so many times. I mean, picture yourself paying a ticket, $100, $500 to go see a Bernard Hopkins fight, and he on the canvas faking after getting brushed on the back of the head or getting brushed on the belt line. He taking 5 minutes on the ground weeping and play acting. I mean, come on, man. You have to just sit there and look at him and embarrass. It's an embarrassment for the sport, man. That's what's wrong with boxing. That type of shit make boxing look bad. That is what make MMA triumph. You got little crybaby ass pussies on the ground faking injuries. Somebody in MMA did that shit, man. They probably get disqualified on the spot. Y'all call that some warrior shit or some man type shit to do? Y'all raving legend, but not Hopkins legend. Get the fuck out of here, man. Get the fuck out of here. Now, if he was really injured, which I don't think he was, then he deserves no sympathy. None at all. Because based on his history, he deserved for people not to believe his ass. Why should we believe you when you're known for doing this type of bullshit? And the way he fight is cowardly anyway. He throw a right hand followed with his big fat head, and then if he miss with his fist and his head, he's already rushing in towards you to grab you. Once he grabs you, he'll hold you with one hand and punch you with the other hand. And it's supposed to be some kind of veteran skills or some bullshit like that. You motherfuckers is really, you motherfuckers is corny as hell with that bullshit, man. I don't see how any of y'all is really into that bullshit. I don't look at that and be admiring that shit. I think that's just a cowardice, boring ass, sloppy way to fight. You know what I'm saying? I don't care who he watched. Any old fighters he watched to get them tactics. That shit is whack. And look at the tape. I mean, Chad Dawson ducks a punch, and Bernard Hopkins, he basically ran and jumped on his back, and Chad Dawson threw him off it. And it wasn't even hard though. I mean, if people saying he threw him hard, he shouldn't have threw him that hard. Now, if I jump on the back of your neck, if I jump on your back, say a piggyback ride style, and you dump me off on the ground, how am I going to blame you for dumping me off your back? I had no goddamn business on your back anyway. Just like Bernard Hopkins ain't had no business on Chad Dawson's back. He had his feet off the ground. Bernard Hopkins' feet was off the ground before Chad Dawson even raised up, which would let you know that motherfucker planned on just leaping, putting his whole entire body weight on Dawson's back, with one arm on the back of his neck and the other one wrapped completely around his back. How can any of y'all defend that dirty shit and keep a straight face? That ain't skill. It don't take no skills to do no dirty bullshit like that. That's like saying Ortiz was skilled because he leaped forward with a fucking headbutt. Y'all's logic, man, is just fucked up to me. I don't know where y'all get it off a video game or what the fuck that shit be coming from. But no, Hopkins is a clown, a straight up clown. Y'all be talking all the skill, man. Get the fuck out of here, man. Get the fuck out of here. He is garbage. Bernard is garbage. That's why I don't pay for his fights, man. Hell nah. I mean, I don't get it. I don't get it. I know, a lot of people who support black fighters. I support black fighters, but I don't support black fighters when they do embarrassing shit, when they make black fighters look bad. And this shit makes black fighters look bad. I mean, it take the worst type of pussy, a woman. You know what I mean? That's not a manly thing to do, to be on the ground when you know you're not hurt, but you just faking it because you need a rest. That is some pussy female shit to do. I will never defend anybody who do that. And the last thing I'm gonna call him is a warrior. Where y'all getting this warrior shit with Bernard Hopkins? Y'all tell me, because who did he fight to get that tag, to get that nickname? De La Hoya, who moved up in weight to fight, who shouldn't even been fighting Bernard Hopkins in that weight anyway. Trinidad, who also moved up. Pavlik, who also moved up. I mean, how many motherfuckers has he fought? They had to move up to fight his ass. Tarver moved down, but he was a dead man after losing all that damn weight to fight Bernard Hopkins. I mean, really, man, where's this shit coming from? Winky Wright, who moved up. Winky had never fought in that weight class, and I thought, personally, that Winky won that fight. Now, where's all this warrior shit coming from? Because his dirty tactics make him a warrior? He a con artist, a hustler, and that's all that was about in that Dawson fight. He was hustling his way out of the fight. He is a veteran who's been boxing for many years, and he saw something, and it don't take him too long to figure out when he gonna be in for a rough night after boxing as long as he had. And he saw by the second round, this motherfucker is gonna be, in my ass all night, and I might not prevail. And I believe that's exactly why he jumped on his back, hoping that he would throw him off so he could fake an injury. You know what I mean? He wanted out, and he took advantage of the first opportunity given to him to get out of that fight and keep his title. And now that he got his title back, he won. He already done hustle boxing. Everybody already done got hustle. Kept his title. Some bullshit. Now let's see if he really serious about this rematch. But I'm tired of you motherfuckers out here defending that dirty shit, man. How can you defend a dirty motherfucker like that? You might as well defend Ortiz with the headbutt. You know what I mean? You might as well defend Abner Maris with all them low blows. Is that some veteran shit just because you're using dirty tactics? You know what I mean? Get the fuck out of here, man. Bernard Hopkins is, a lot of his shit is hyped up. Hyped up. Y'all motherfuckers don't see him for what he is. A dirty ass fighter who, when his opponent got more skill than he wished to handle, skill for skill, he compensate with dirty fighting, with complaining, with crying, with grabbing, holding and hitting, headbutting. He cut Winky with his head and started smiling after he did it, because he meant to cut Winky with his head. That's supposed to be some skills. Get the fuck out of here. I'm tired of seeing y'all motherfuckers defending this old ass kid An old ass kid. It's embarrassing. Somebody actually got the audacity to be 46 years old, whimpering, oh, my head, oh, I'm so hurt, hoping that a point get taken, or hoping that they get disqualified. You gotta be a serious bitch. A serious bitch. And if you're gonna defend that shit, you got to be a bitch yourself.